everybody, and a special hello to the 83 raiders coming in from our friends at Roll Together. Just in time as we are getting started. It's QuestJunkies. It's Monday night. It's the Rhódania Chronicles with the Wyld Ones. Say hi, guys.
Hi guys.
A massive hi hello to all of you wonderful people. Let me just give you a quick shout out. Our dear stream team friends. All Together RPG. Hope you had an amazing stream. We've got quite a special session lined up tonight. If you are a fan of anime in particular, this will go down pretty well, as we are in the semi-finals of the Tournament of Heroes, where one of our plucky Wyld Ones is going to go the distance. Or so we hope, anyway. So, let me get my quick little introductions out of the way, because we have a lot to do tonight. First things first, we have finished our charity week of streams, but the charity donation thing is still open till the end of the month. So if you didn't get a chance to donate, here is a link in the chat, plus a QR code on the screen if you would like to help us support the Kaleidoscope Trust, a wonderful organization that helps the LGBTQIA+ community all across the world, helping them secure the rights and the freedom and the support that they need, particularly in the countries where it's not available to them, because fucking just
fuckheads.
Yeah, fuckheads, really. That's the best way to do it. Pixie, thank you for the £5 donation. Pixie, you are amazing, and you make amazing clothing. I'm very, very, very glad that you're in this community. But yes, thank you. The Kaleidoscope Trust doing amazing work. We have currently raised £920. We still have stretch goals as well. Our next one is only £80 away. Oops, all DMs one shot. A chance for all the forever DMs to actually get to play for once. Such a fun opportunity. I'm sure I know many, many DMs that are like, oh, this is my moment. Holy
shit!
Shit!
Being DM'd by a player.
McClover coming in with £85 donation.
Oh.
McClover,
Yo.
I didn't even finish explaining the one shot, and you unlocked it.
All hail! All hail!
The
Is it
absolute
being
goat.
DM'd by a player or forever DM? That's the question.
Oh, McClover, you bring tears to my eyes. Thank you so much.
You're wonderful,
You
McClover.
are the best.
Patch, can McLover get to the fucking table for that?
I mean, I would love to bring McClover to the table, so we can talk about that certainly. Oh my god, thank you so much. What's our next unlock? I don't know. It'll say on the screen in just a moment. I will tell you when it comes up, because I forget.
Oops.
I think.
Oops, all McClover.
The next one, I believe, is a very special one-shot run by Scarlet Song, one that we've been talking about for quite some time, which will be amazing. So, amazing. Again, thank you so much for all the generosity. Holy shit. Okay, what a way to start with that massive raid and that massive donation. Okay. Cool. Let's get through the rest of these introductions. I'm rambling. Here is a link to Sirenscape. They do awesome stuff with audio. We use them. You should try them out. That link also supports QuestJunkiesUK, the most incredible D&D on Twitch. Go do that. We would also like to... I'm trying to speed through them, though. We would also like to shout out our two main artists for our campaigns. Avivor, the artist for this campaign. Look at the floofy floof of these majestic arts. And the wonderful Bree, who creates the art for The Bad and the Beautiful. And you will see DMing on this channel very, very soon. Two wonderful artists with incredible work behind them. Please go and support them in all their creative efforts. We have a merchandise store where we put up lots of sexy new merchandise all the time. I'm not actually wearing any for a change, but it's all there. Look, there's some stickers on the screen there. That's not our merch. That's going to get us a copyright strike. We're already pushing it tonight with what we've got. But yes, we have lots of merch. It's very comfortable. There's always new designs coming out all the time because I have a bit of an obsession with designing merch. But yes, it's all there. Oren Cohen, do subs, do something for the stream, or just donations? I'm leaving it to donations for now. I need to remind myself of the incentives, because I don't think I have them on this overlay. But yes, it will be donation stuff until the fundraiser finishes, which will be after this week. But I am aware you have a spin of the wheel ready for a certain Wildmount crew, and we will get to that because it is nearly Wednesday. But first, it's Monday, so let's do all the Monday stuff. Here's a link to help you with the problem that you don't have enough dice. Please go buy more dice. It is essential. If you want to survive this night, you need to buy more dice. Look at these hungry dice goblins here. Look, they're starving. Just one purchase.
My eye.
See, look at that. Like, just one purchase from Tables.Dominion with the code QuestJunkiesUK at checkout to get 10% off your entire order will help feed these dice goblins for another week of chaos from me. So please go and do that. They are awesome people. They make amazing dice. We also have a community Discord if you want to join the table potentially, or just send memes to us. Like, that's the place to be. We also, try and announce all our big updates and stuff on the Discord first. We have a Ko-fi, which has recently come online, and we are in the process of making subscription tiers for that, because a lot of the people in the community who are incredibly generous have asked to actually be able to properly contribute rather than just subscribe to the Twitch channel, which, amazing. Yes, we're going to get right on that very, very soon. All the information will be in the Discord when it comes out. And last but certainly not least, if you can't stay for the whole stream tonight, fear not, because we have a YouTube channel where all our VODs, our VODs, however you want to say it, are all posted as soon as possible after the stream, even if I forgo my own sleep to do it. So all our back catalogue is all there. Please go and enjoy it. We tell lots of stories, and wow, I got through all the announcements in record pace. I must be excited. We must have an exciting session ahead of us. So let's go around and meet our friendly foe. I don't know where I'm going in that sentence. Oh, table of players. The energy is palpable tonight. Please tell us who you are, who you will be playing, and give us an ever-elusive, random, interesting fact about your character. Starting with Mai.
Hi, I'm Mai. Tonight I'm playing, as always, every Monday, Rhódania, our Circle Stars, Feelies, Druid, Artificer, Chaos Kitty. Interesting fact about her is, so I mentioned a few weeks back, potentially a month, I don't know, that Rhódania dabbled in a little bit of like horoscopes. Again, she doesn't know when her birthday is because, haha, memory loss. But there was one time where there was a traveling, little cart that came through, and she met this, looks like a person, don't get me wrong, but it looks so deceiving in the middle of the night. But they did her tarot card reading for her, and let's just say that there was some lucky numbers, there were not so lucky numbers, and she had no idea what the fuck it meant, but yeah, tarot cards.
That sounds so much like Polarity, Scarlet's character, and that terrifies me so unbelievably much. You do not know the powers which you are messing with. That's like, I would take 100 Wildberries over that. Like, I mean it. Okay. So have fun with that. Thanks so much. Moving on, Patrick.
Hello everybody, I am Patrick, aka Patton. Sometimes I draw art, but Monday nights I play the Shield of the Wyld Ones, the semi-finalist of the Rhódania tournament. I am Colin McGinnis, a Urtanasi Rune fighter. Conal's interesting fact for this week. Growing up, Conal had heard that there are a certain kind of Urtanasi. So obviously, Conal's complexion is just like a normal grade stone, but there are other types of stone Genasis, and he heard that the most weathered and the hardest of all the Earth Genasis are the obsidian stone Genasis. So he aims to meet some of them someday. Because they've got the thickest of thick skin, and who knows, there could be diamond gymnastics, there could be ruby gymnastics, there could be anything out there.
Oh.
It could even be
No.
gymnasticoise.
Oh,
My
what?
God, the rarest of all.
Oh. Don't say that, you almost scared me. Fighting Mike and Hunter? God.
I mean, what a way to go. I got distracted then because we got another donation and then all of a sudden everyone's camera feeds vanished off the stream, but I fixed it, so that's good. Thank you so much, Oren. You are amazing. And 25, I believe you get to nominate a player for a Bardic Inspiration. Let's have a look here. It goes to the character Grim plays besides Wes. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Duly noted. Okay. I have also changed it so that the incentive should show up on the screen now because I'd forgotten to do that. So that's all good. That's all gravy. Thank you so much. Moving down the overlay. Speaking of, Grim.
Friends, hello, hi. It's me, Mike. Literally, Grim and Chat. Normally, I play your second favorite small boy on the Rhódania Chronicles, Wes, but tonight, I will be playing the Aasimar monk Son Broku. Fun fact, will not be about Wes tonight, it will be about Son Broku. And the fun fact is that he was kicked out of both buffets after both rounds because of his insatiable appetite. And had it not been for his master Broshi, he probably would have been kicked out from the other taverns around the area.
It is true. Can confirm. It is canon.
I have heard that.
We've heard rumors of such things. Thank you so much. Moving down the overlay once more. Bridget.
Hello, everybody. I'm Bridget. I will be playing the Way of the Long Death Shatterkai monk Frike. And fun fact, it's kind of layered, but much like popular sports teams have signature chants that the audience does to rally the troops on the field, as it were. Frike, having known Connell for what feels like much longer than I'm sure the reality is, between rounds would have been going up to, like, the sections that she saw cheered Connell on the most, and spreading the knowledge that, Connell has his own chant, and that chant is, wah, which will make a lot more sense later tonight when the cheering begins.
Well, color me intrigued. Sorry, my computer's going a bit skits at the minute. Why? Why do this? I'm streaming. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're good. Thanks so much. And last but certainly not least, Wyatt.
Hi friends, my name is Wyatt. I play Reese, our wonderful bard cleric, multi-class. Oh boy. So his fun fact is home-based again. But his mom, who really did not do a lot of the fishing or anything, like obviously she did a lot of cooking for the family and for those that came over. But Reese's mother taught him how to take care of a specific plant that only grew around the ravine, to their knowledge, and it's a spiceberry plant. And if you grind up this spiceberry after it's been dried and season it, very similar to the mild brew, it will flavor certain foods and dishes to the individual's preference.
Oh, I like it. Eventually, we're gonna have to do the Rhódanian cookbook, aren't we? Like, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Starting with a strawberry muffin.
I mean,
Always.
of course, it has to.
Ending with gravy rings.
And yes, I just remembered to update Grimm's character art on the overlay. So there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you so much. And I am Patch.
There's the
Yep.
big lad.
I am Patch, your humble dungeon master. I play everybody else, apart from Sunbroku. I get a night off from that tonight. Let's have a random NPC to give you a random interesting fact about.
Thrasham?
Ooh, Thrasham. Okay, we haven't had Thrasham for a while. Okay, I'll give you this because it's probably something you want to know. As of yet, has been unable to remove that thing on his chest. He's been to many clerics, many different sorcerers and wizards in the last few weeks, and no luck. It doesn't bother him, it's just there, and he doesn't like that it's just there because he doesn't know what it is or what it does or what it might do. It's just there.
I feel like
It's
we've
like
had
a-
this fact already. We've had this fact already, Patch.
We did, but that was a while
Yeah.
ago, and it's updating.
So you're just
that
repeating
it's
yourself.
It's still not there.
It's still there.
It's still there.
This is what I'm talking about. We need these facts written down somewhere so we can double down and make sure we ain't repeating ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Okay. I'll give
Okay.
an
Thank you,
additional fact
Bridget.
about Reese.
Okay.
That has been in the back of his mind. Like
Good to
that.
know. All right, you want an original fact about Thrasham? Okay, he's a top. There you go.
Hey.
Hey, yo!
Server recently.
Yo,
I
what
don't know,
tail do,
Mai.
though?
What has happened?
What does that tail do, though?
What does that tell you?
He's a beast in the sheets.
That was my
That's
nickname
good,
in
that's
college.
I'd like to rage in the pit.
The lore keeper will remember this.
Yes, she will. New fanfic unlocked.
You know.
Okay, before we get too smutty, I think we should probably transition to the recap. Find out how we got to where we are right now. As the Wyld Ones journeyed to the city of Zundinark, where Conal McGinnisy enlisted in the Tournament of Heroes. A chance to prove himself to his greatest hero, Thrashamfoe, and potentially succeed the retiring hero. The first round was intense and difficult, but successful. The second round, very intense, difficult, but quite fun. To go from the deadly Chiyoko to the equally deadly but playful, entertaining Briar Moonspire. And with the evolving rules of this tournament that became apparent, once again, Conal McGinnisy succeeds and moves on to the semi-final. Elsewhere in the tournament, it seems an unknown warrior has also been rising through the ranks, but leaving much destruction in their wake. Some sort of female half-orc wielding a golden glaive and some sort of shadowed unknown patron sponsoring them and coaching them, and yet since the tournament began, that person has not been seen. But after speaking to some of the other people at the tournament, it became apparent that whoever this person is they're not who they say they are, because the person who they appear to be is apparently dead. Recently dead. Only weeks ago. If that. So the mystery deepens, and yet there's no time to ponder on it too much. Because it's time for the semi-finals of the Tournament of Heroes. We flash back ever so slightly to backstage. Connell, you're preparing yourself to go out there to be introduced. Your friends by your side, giving you inspiration. Any parting words before you go out there?
All right, so we're at the semifinals, guys. We got this.
Connell, I've got something to give to you that you can use whenever. It's something that Wes and I have been kind of like playing around with. But here.
She has 2 bottles that she just kind of hands up to Connell.
They're not what you think. They're, let's just say they should give you the extra advantage.
And the bottles that she's going to hand to you are 2 loads of inspiration. I'm giving you I've got some in the bank I'm giving to you.
Sweet, cool. So I got 2
points of inspiration.
So not sports enhancing drugs, inspiration patch, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Would it be too much to say that it would be 2 bottles of something serious, Mike?
Yes, definitely. I would say in Rhódania, though, that instead of its usual like golden hue, in these bottles, because it's kind of like, imagine the bottles are like this. They're blue. So.
Ooh.
Is that the name of this batch? Something serious?
Yeah, they're called something serious.
Something serious, something blue. Something wild,
Scan
something brew.
Damn it, that's the commercial.
There you go, see? You can commission me.
So I've got 2 bits of inspiration. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
No worries.
Having no buffs to speak of, Frike will hold her hand out to Connell's for a fist bump. And before they bump, she'll just say, you might have more of the audience's support on your side this time. And as they fist bump, when she pulls her hand away, she goes,
Jesus.
Let me tell you, if that entire audience says that chant straight back to me, I will reach new heights.
yeah, you will. Go get him.
Ooh,
Okay. So. The announcer pumps up the crowd, gets ready for the semi-final, and then you hear that echoing call. Connell, Stalagmite McGinnis!
As he heads out, I'm gonna slap him and give him bless.
Bless.
Slap him on the booty.
On the booty.
Booty bless.
On the booty. Right there on the booty.
Bless on the booty.
His crystalline cheeks.
Blessed be the
Connell feels the pat of the booty, he's like, woo! And he slaps like Reese back in the ass and he like heads out.
That was new.
The crowd goes pretty wild. There has been a definite shift in the vibe of the crowd over the last couple of fights.
For Connell's entrance, he's going to like kind of swing the hammer and like throw it in like an arc, and he's going to kind of like dodge and weave it in a way where it looks like the hammer's just like circling around him in like a showboaty manner as he's like lightsaber like spinning the sword as he reaches the starting position, as he like catches the hammer after he gets there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, folks. His opponent's fighting out of the blue corner. The #1 student of the Tortoise Hermit School, straight out of the village of Staygrove. Give it up for Son Baroku! Grim.
So, I think just sort of a repeat of what we talked about last week. He comes corkscrewing out on the cloud, the Nimbus, flying through the crowd, comes and lands 3-point right in front of Connell. So, I hear you're Connell McGinnisy. Cool. I'm gonna deck you in the schnoz.
Oh, I like you.
Now, the crowds they don't react to him as much as they do Connell, as this Son Broku is still relatively unknown, but has had some impressive fights apparently. Seems to have quite a determination for battle. But they're certainly not as pumped as they are for Stalagmighty. Alright, folks, it's time. And the referee stands behind the announcer, and they gesture for you both to approach each other. So, the rules of this...
Connell's going to reach out. Oh, sorry.
No, go for it, go for it.
Yeah, Connell's going to reach out his hand to Roku, holding out and just say, I'm really looking forward to this fight. I can tell you're going to give me a good one.
I'll be honest. I didn't know what to think of you until I saw you, but you really are the fighter I need to win against. Master Broshi told me all about you, and I'm so looking forward to fighting you.
Master Broshi? Why does that name sound familiar?
Can make a history check if you like.
Oh god, what's Connell's history? This is interesting. I've never had to do a history check with him before.
You asked.
It's a nat 1, so I know fuck all.
Oh god.
It sounds like a fun name. Alright, folks, now time for the rules. This is, for the most part, a standard exhibition bout. But as with last time, there is a time limit, but not in the way you think. As the winner will be judged by the person who lands the finishing blow on Giras! And you hear this loud noise from the side of the arena as a large gate begins to slowly open, and you hear loud footsteps. And a terrifying roar as a massive dinosaur
Oh god.
is led out into the arena. Use your wits, use your tools and your skills. But remember, you're not just fighting him, you're fighting each other. Are we ready?
Connell, what do you think he means by that? How are you supposed to fight each other and the dinosaur? Does that mean we get to fight the dinosaur with each other? Do we fight each other with the dinosaur? I'm so excited.
Oh my god. Yes. Okay, let's get rid of the distraction first, and now we can focus on each other.
Or do we use the dinosaur to fight each other?
That's a good question. Oh, what if what if we fight while on the dinosaur?
I like your thinking.
You hear like the crowd seems to die down a bit, and you just hear one person like, "Oh, come on, then, get on with it. I've got an appointment at 6 o'clock."
So, Broca, you look like a pretty agile guy. Have you ever been thrown before?
Well, I'm used to throwing people, but I'd love to give it a try. Master Broshi said I'm pretty nimble.
All right. Let's make this a fight that will go down in history. Showcase our strength and what we both got.
But you
Let's
have to
do this.
promise me you fight me one-on-one afterwards with the dinosaur.
Wait, Mr. Announcer guy?
What? Yeah.
The winner's the one that beats the dinosaur first, right?
Yes, the finishing blow on the dinosaur.
Oh, dinosaur.
Brokey, there might be a slight hitch in our plan here.
Aww. But I really wanted to throw the dinosaur.
I know. Some people are just against letting us fight animals or throw animals.
Ah, they're just fossils. They don't understand.
You know what? Screw this. Begin! Roll initiative.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Dun, 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 dun,
What
dun,
kind of
dun.
Okay.
dinosaur is it, DM?
Good question.
So, it's... Parts of it resemble a T-Rex, but, like, on the back of its head, it has, like, Triceratops-style, like flat bit on the back, but it has spikes coming out of it.
Yes.
So cool.
Yes.
And an interesting point, it looks like it's missing, like, the tip of its tail from a previous
Fucking
encounter.
I knew it.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's a 15 for me.
15 for Connell.
Oh no, that's a 16.
Oh.
A 16. Sunbroku, what's your dexterity?
+4.
+4. That beats the dinosaur. He also got a 16.
Oh no.
Okay. Top of the initiative order, we go to the two corners. Connell's corner. What do you got? Well, first of all, how do you react to all of that conversation?
Well,
Yes.
it's a little bit
Wes,
slight,
sorry.
but a bit more like dinosaur.
Strange. But yes, the time has come. She will jump up on the railing of the cheering section for Connell's corner, and the aim is to get a call and response going with the audience. So it will start with an "oh what?"
Can I starry form while this is happening?
Sure.
And have little starry pom poms, like to cheer with you.
So, we'll say Frag and Feronia lead the crowd as a cappella they start singing bum bum ba bum ba bum ooh wah ah bum bum ba bum ba bum ooh wah ah bum bum ba bum ooh wah ah bum 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 ba bum, and it continues on until the crowd is like cheering and responding back, and hopefully Connell feels the love.
I'm gonna say that gives you a D10, Connell.
Rad.
From
Love that.
Sunbroku's corner. Well, you can't quite see from your viewpoint who's in the corner. You do hear a voice screaming out, "Yeah, come on, kid, show what you got! Just like the old tortoise hermit told you." Broku, you get a D6 from Master Broshi.
Oh,
He's not
thank you.
quite a cheerleader, but yeah, he's getting there.
Broshi.
Fight well, rest well, go well. The way of the tortoise hermit school.
Wait, who's that? Who's that lady over there with the grey skin? Maybe I could get to know her. Frank, take a D4 of inspiration.
Please don't bring out the worst parts of that character.
I'm only kidding. Don't worry. Okay, Sombroku. You're up.
Oh, all right, Connell. I'll raise you to the top. Nimbus Cloud. I'm gonna use my action to activate Nimbus Cloud, the Amulet Cloud Nimbus. Gonna summon Nimbus, and I'm gonna move it. How about far away is the dinosaur in terms of feet, relatively?
So at this point, it's running directly at its nearest food source, which would be you guys. So it's about, probably, with all the talking and stuff, it's probably about 40 feet away and rapidly closing.
Amazing. So here's what we'll do. We'll use 40 feet of my 90 feet movement to get to it, and then the rest of the movement to sort of corkscrew around it and then land directly on its head.
Okay.
And because I do not have a lot of fun bonus actions, we're going to use a key point for patient defense as a bonus action to end my turn.
Okay. So you say you landed on the head, right?
Yes.
So as you do, like, it starts jittering around, but you've got a good purchase on it with patient defense, and you're rodeoing a dinosaur at the top of the initiative order. Good to know. That brings us to his turn. What's he going to do about this? Okay. I think his tail's just long enough to lash out at you. That's a 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Okay. You take... Where's it gone? Where's my dice?
And
You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna scream at you because it's pissed off now. Because it's got a dude on his back of his head.
Well, calm down. I haven't even fought you yet.
I can't do Tyrannosaurus noises.
There you go.
Connell, you're up.
Did it move any closer, or is it still in the same spot?
It's still in the same spot at the moment, yeah.
All right, so Connell's gonna rush towards it. You see almost like a big explosion of smoke as Connell's giant form erupts out of the smoke, using my bonus action. And Connell almost does like a full spin as he's trying to get as much force into this throw of the hammer as he uses up 30 feet, so he's like 10 feet away from the dinosaur, so throwing the hammer to give it a good old bonk. So that's 13 plus 7, so a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay. Okay, so that's 11 plus 4, that is 15 points of bludgeon damage as the hammer kind of bashes into the dinosaur's like torso, and as it kind of almost like boing straight back into Connell's hand, he's gonna almost do like another spin as he's gonna fling the hammer back for the second attack.
Okay.
But this time Connell's gonna stomp his foot in the ground and use a very great weapon attack motion in this. Come on, baby.
Come on.
Beautiful. So that was 19 on the dice, minus 5, which is 14, plus 7. That's
Remember, you have a +4 to attack.
Oh yeah, you got bless.
Because of bless.
rad.
It's a D4, isn't
So-
it? Not a +4.
It's a D4. Sorry.
Yeah.
A D4. Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna hit anyway.
Yeah, cool. So I don't need to do more math. So roll dice. That is 6. So 9 points in the dice, plus the 4. So that is 13. With the extra 10 points of damage, that is 23 points of bludgeon damage as Connell fucking wallets the dinosaur with his with the huge hammer as it like repels back in his hand.
The
I got him where we want him, Brokey!
the crowd go wild from that last attack, as it looks like the dinosaur took quite a big hit there. Broker, you feel the intensity of these attacks. This Connell seems a bit more powerful than when you watched the last matches. You're getting excited.
Wow. Hey, Connell. I don't know what it is, but it looks like dinosaurs are your favorite foes.
Right. Well, before this fight's over, I'm going to teach that dinosaur to ride a ball. Ew, deep cut reference.
You ever wonder if this arc was made just for us?
We're having fun playing our imaginary wizard game, damn it.
Damn fucking right we are. All right, back to the top of the round. Connell's corner.
Okay. I think this time Frike will still up there, I think, on the edge of like the cheering section with Rhódania. I think she'll start to dance and lead the crowd in this next chant while Rhódania is still up there in her starry form. And it goes like wah, ah, 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 wah, ah.
Discord
the
does
Wii?
not like that.
Is this the Wii music you're doing?
It is. It is.
So, okay.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's a D8. It's not as catchy, but it's weirdly catchy. Like, people don't understand why they like it, but they do.
And now they just want to go shopping.
They do. They get the sudden urge to go shopping. It's strange.
Oh,
Strange
yeah.
thing. And then, from Broku's corner, you hear a very loud, angry voice as McClover gives a subscription to Charlie. That's not an angry voice. That's an amazing voice, McClover. Thank
Hey.
you. Mwah.
All
You are the
hail.
best. The true king. I have a really bad cough all of a sudden. Probably the ooh-wah-ha-has. Yeah, you hear this loud, angry voice shouting from Broku's corner. God damn it! You're supposed to be fighting! What is this? You're not a child! Come on! You've got to do this! Show him your pride, your heritage! You're such a loser! As you hear your bestest buddy in the whole wide world, Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Oh, hey, Vegeta. I didn't even realize you were back here.
Shut up, you fool! Win the fight! You don't get any inspiration. That was not inspiring.
I was just bullying.
Is
Yeah.
that vicious mockery?
Do you know what?
Take, like,
Yeah, I think it is.
D4? Let me make a wisdom save on that. Hold up.
Yeah, go on. Make a wisdom save. That's absolutely vicious mockery.
But it should work on Broku because he's just like, yeah, my best friend is here to help me.
True.
It doesn't work on Broku. It's a 19.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna say that Vegeta takes 1 point of psychic damage from that.
Strained himself more than me.
I should have stayed in space.
No freezing Doman Amate.
Vegeta, are you watching the fight, Vegeta?
God damn it, Broku. Broku, your turn.
Yes, cool. So we're gonna strike twice with the Pole of Power.
Okay.
Because I can do that.
And what does that look like?
So as he's kind of wobbling through and he hears his best buddy in the whole wide world, Vegeta, riling him on, he goes to his back and whips out what looks like this blue and sort of beigeish bow staff. And he windmills it into the air and looks down at the dinosaur. I'm really sorry, but I have to deck you in the schnoz. If I don't get to beat you up. Or I don't get to beat up Connell. We'll make 2 strikes on the top of the head.
All right, go for it.
Oh, Jesus. It happens with all the characters. Natural 20.
Fuck's sake. Folks, I think I forgot to reactivate the Nat 20 emotes, so just spam some emotes in the chat.
Better
So
the
that's-
dinosaur than me.
Jesus
So that's
Christ.
max damage plus a normal roll with the dice?
Yeah. Do you want me to roll damage after I make the next attack to see if it hits? Or do you want me to do that
Entirely
now?
up to you.
We'll roll a second one, see what happens. I've got a d6 of inspiration, so we could go for it. We don't need that. That's going to be a 24 to hit in the second one.
That hits.
All right, so because it's using 2 hands, it's going to be a d8 plus 5, so that's going to be 13 plus whatever I roll for the first attack. It's going to be 8 plus 13, so it's going to be 21 on the first hit.
Ooh.
And then the second, it's going to be 10 on the next. And then as a bonus action, I want to use Stunning Strike on it. So could the dinosaur make me a Constitution 11 saving throw?
That is an 11 on the die,
Meets it, beats it.
-1.
Oh,
That's 10.
amazing. So you see Broku just kind of windmill and then just make 2 swift strikes on the head. Boom. And as he's making those strikes with the last one, the stunning strike, he looks down at it. Now you be good and let Mr. Connell strike you straight in the schnoz. Boom. You, for the effects of all next turn, are stunned, which I believe, under the conditions, it's just stunned until the end of your next turn. So I don't think you can take an action. I could be wrong. Double check.
He's just stunned. So, you've decked him in the schnoz, and he is stunned, basically. Anything else, or is that your turn?
I'll hop back on Nimbus Cloud and move about right over to Connell's size. I'll move from the dinosaur on Nimbus to over Connell. So.
Okay. So, the dinosaur's stunned, so he does nothing. Connell!
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but is hitting a stunned creature an auto crit?
I don't
Good
believe
question.
so. I think you have advantage, because auto crits
Advantage?
is for death saves. I will double check.
Okay.
I think that's for if someone's on death saves. They
Gotcha,
automatically
okay.
fail strength and dexterity checks.
Mm.
Hang on, where is it? I need to put these on a little post-it note on my screen. Yeah, attacks have advantage. They automatically fail strength and dex saving throws.
Okay, so Connell's gonna use 10 more feet to get closer to the dinosaur. He's gonna plunge his sword into the dinosaur and then attempt to kind of almost like vault himself up the dinosaur. How big is this thing? What size class?
Oh, where's the stat block? It is huge.
George.
Ouch.
Okay, so Connell's large. That's fine. So
Yeah.
So Connell basically like sword into the dinosaur to kind of almost like launch himself up. So I'll roll to see if I can pierce his skin first, because that seems important.
Go for it.
Come on.
Do you say I have advantage with this hit?
You do indeed.
And for lols, let's add in Great Web of Math because that damage is too delicious.
Go for it.
Do it.
Oh man, 2 5s. Lol.
What's
Wait.
the total?
Well, it's -5 to hit. -5 plus 7, so I'm starting at a 7.
You have your D8.
I have a D8.
You do. And you have
With
2
a D8.
inspirations from Rhódania.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm going to use one of those inspirations to roll again.
Okay.
Do it.
Is that rolling with advantage again, or just another straight roll?
It's a straight roll.
Okay. Man, that's not better. So that is. So, because I said Great Black Master, that's 2 plus 7, takes that to 9. Gonna try my D8. I got a 6, so 6 and 9 is 15. Gonna use Bless.
15 hits.
Can I recall Bless?
Well, you just have bless. So
Yeah, you've got blessed for like a couple of rounds. You don't lose it.
yeah.
Well,
It's not disposable.
that was a
Unless I
16
lose
got to.
concentration.
Yeah.
Rad. So Great Weapon Master hits. So that is 8 plus 4, which is 12. 22 points of damage. It's kind of like jams the sword in, slices through it to almost like launch himself up. And if I can, like use the remainder of my movement to get a further bit up, as he's gonna send another hard hit down with a hammer using Great Weapon Master, because that's fun as hell. Oh my goodness gracious! That's a 2 and a 1.
Oh no.
So I definitely don't do it because that's like what, a minus something to hit. A -3 to hit.
And
So
was
do I
that
hit?
was that with the hammer?
That was with the hammer.
I'll say you definitely hit, but it bounces back and hits yourself in the face. You don't take any damage, but it just you hit like a really tough scale, and it just boing. You deck your own
I'm in.
schnoz.
I did detect my own schnoz. Be the worst time to call fire in there, but sure. Let's see. Fun bonus actions. I'm gonna use a bonus action attack because I always forget I can do that now. Well,
Yep.
I always forget I can do that. Okay, better. I didn't call it Great Weapon Master this time, so this is just standard. So that's 12 plus 7. That is
19.
19. Thank you
That
for
hits.
helping my math. That is 6 plus 4. That's so 10 more damage. That's with. I suppose after like the hammer hits the ground, points Connell in the face, Connell just headbutts the hammer to smash down into the dinosaur again.
I like it. Okay. That finished your turn, I believe?
Yep.
Okay. Back to the top of the round. Connell's Corner.
Okay, so, whispering into Ferroni's ear, I think the two of them will pull Wes up on the fence with them. And I'm gonna sing it this time so the Discord picks it up on my mic. But essentially leading everyone in a round of "You're just too good to be true," but it sounds like oh ah ah oh ah 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 oh ah oh ah 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 oh 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 ah ah ah. That's all.
I love you, baby.
Hip bumps.
Ooh,
Yes, they're hip bumping each other. Maybe Fright dips Feronia in a creative little flourish.
I love it. Proper cheer squad.
Reese pulls out a trumpet.
I'm curious what Reese's
Reese doesn't
reaction
have a
is to
trumpet,
this, actually.
What is Reese's reaction? Well, I mean, Reese's it's like, this is not a cheer I like.
He's like, "Are you
Too
not
rough
in
for
my
my
place?"
vocal cords.
Okay,
It's too rough on my vocal cords.
I'll say that's another D8.
Thank you.
Okay. And then Broker's Corner. You don't hear anyone at first. In fact, you don't hear anyone at all. Top of the round, Broker.
Oh no, Master Broshi! And the entire stadium has sore throats! I have to stop this right now! So, what we're gonna do, and I have a question for you, Patch.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wes has a shit ton of inspirations he has not yet used. May I pull one from that bank? Because what I'm about to do, I might need.
Okay. I'll allow it.
You're a gentleman and a scholar. All right, Connell. Stay back. I'm going to give you an opening. Been waiting to do this. I've had to practice it for a while. We're going to use Guiding Bolt.
Oh. Please
What?
tell us what this looks like.
Say it with them, everybody.
I'll show you. I'll show you. Moving the air. Guy. Ding.
Fucking nerds.
Porto!
Hey, mate, fuck up. You get Sailor Moon every week. This is the one Dragon Ball session, okay? Let us have this.
I think that might be my favorite thing ever said in one of my games. Fuck up my.
Roll to fuck up my.
Oh, fuck up my.
Oh god.
All right, so
I'll keep the rest of my inspiration to myself then, eh?
there you go. The combined total is, with that D6 of inspiration I got earlier, 19 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Lovely. That's going to be 4d6.
46.
All right, so what you see as he releases the guiding bolt, it literally just looks like the same kind of guiding bolt that Reese would use, but it's ostentatiously louder and ostentatiously brighter, and it strikes the dinosaur square in the schnoz. And for the benefit of you, Connell, you have advantage on the next weapon attack you make, up until the end of my next turn. That's going to be 23 points of damage. Radiant damage.
23 points. Okay.
Ooh.
We're fucking up this dinosaur.
It's looking rough. Definitely. Which brings us to his turn. He's no longer stunned. So...
Connell's still on top of it as well.
That is true. But he did just get decked in the schnoz by some sort of weird light thing. So it's going to retort in kind. As it's going to use It's going to use its glue gum attack. As it roars towards Broku, and a viscous sludge just emanates from its mouth. I need Broku to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, we'll do that. What's my strength?
Did you say
saving throw?
strength saving throw?
I did.
Oh shit.
14?
14. DC's 15.
Ooh.
I couldn't help. I'm sorry.
So, Connell, you watch as Broku is covered in this thick, goopy sludge. It looks like tar, basically. It's like he's about to be tarred and feathered, but there's no feathers. There's just pain. As you take 11 points of poison damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
Yep. So we'll take that 11 first. Con saving throw. Oh yeah, not great. 10.
Okay. The effects of this sludge, this goop, whatever you want to call it, you are poisoned for the next minute. And you are restrained because you cannot break free after that failed strength save.
Oh jeez! And just like getting whipped around.
Oh.
Connell.
Connell's gonna hold this sword and hammer and kind of like back this way. So like the blade's pointing back, the hammer's facing the same direction. He's gonna like plant his feet like deep into the dinosaur as he's gonna say, you know, you really shouldn't eat rocks. They're bad for your diet. As Connell's gonna use his signature move, the stalag clone. So he's gonna basically fucking Captain Levi style, like spinning shit down the dinosaur's back. Weapon attacks with advantage using Great Weapon Master. Let's see if I pull it off with my 2 attacks.
Let's do the math, friends.
Right. Come on. So. Okay, so 9 plus 7. That is 16 to hit.
16 hits.
I forgot to minus the 5. Fuck this rill.
You have a D8.
So I do have a D8 and a D4.
And bless.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not
blessed.
inspiration.
Stop shouting at me.
And viewers like you.
Okay, so I got a 5 on the 2 dice, so that's back to 16. So 16 hits. Okay,
16
cool.
does hit.
So that's with that's with the sword. Then this is with the hammer. Roll the 16 minus 5 plus 7. That's good. Cool. So I deal 5 and 2 and 5. So that's 12 and 12, 14, 17, 21, 41 points of slashing and bludgeoning damage as Connell just fucking stalag clones down the fucking dinosaur's spine. And as he reaches the bottom of the tail, he kind of like Hera slides back the ways as he looks, as there's like flames like all igniting down the dinosaur's back. As he pulls back, releasing the fire rune, it just kind of bursts up. I need dinosaur to give me a strength save, please.
How much damage was that?
42.
Oh.
Jesus.
Is it?
And so
Well,
fire
with
damage.
with 24 hit points remaining, tell me how this goes down, Connell.
Exactly how I described it. So cyclones out the back, fucking Akira slides back, flames coming out of the weapons. He just fucking yanks the dinosaur. The chains kind of like almost like pull it back, and as like the gooey gumdrop of Broku, Connell's gonna run, and I know I'm out of shit to do, but he's gonna run and he's gonna jump and like use the sword to like slash. Kind of go, and then sheath it back into his like scabbard, which then releases Broku from the holds.
Hell yeah.
As it like lands on top of the dinosaur with his like hammer like returning to his hand.
Amazing.
Broku, as you watch this incredible display of combat and strength and determination, there's a split second where you notice something. Just like a wave of some sort of energy, just for a split second, just glances over Connell. It's like you know when you're in a really hot place like a desert and you see like the heat distortion in the air.
Mhm.
It's like that for a split second. But you have very good vision and you notice minute details. And in that very split second, Connell looks different. There's like cracks in his, what you would assume, skin. There's an aura around him, and just as quickly as it appears in the blink of an eye, it's gone. And while you're taking the next moment just to process, what was that? Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first finalist! Connell Stalagmighty McGinnis.
Just Rhódania just cheering, just like with her wee glittery pom-poms. Yay!
One last time,
A guiding bolt or two.
I cast
Since
Guiding
it's-
Bolt as well.
since it seems only appropriate, leading the crowd in one last chant. Bump, bump, bump. Wah, ah, 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 ah.
Bump,
And everyone
bump,
joins
bump.
in. Oh,
Wah, ah, ah, ah.
Oh, I love the memes.
Connell jumps off the back of the dinosaur, walks over to Broku, and offers a hand to pick him up off his feet, I guess.
Of his butt.
I don't want to say
So-
ass because that sounded disrespectful.
Well, getting knocked on his ass by a dinosaur, he graciously takes the hand, doesn't say anything, but just kind of smirks as he looks you in the eyes. What's your limit, Connell McGinnis? I want to see you break it.
Well, I think this is probably the most confident fight I've had in the tournament this far. We had some kind of teamwork going into this, and it kind of looks back towards his team. Probably they're not within earshot of him to say this, but I'd be lost without them. They're the ones I aim to protect, and I guess I just have all my monster hunting experience banked from them.
So that's where you draw your strength. And he takes a bow, just a deep bow. You've taught me so much about fighting that I still have yet to understand. Master Broshi always said, strive for something better. Always be better than the person ahead of you, and know that there is someone who will teach you another lesson. I think I've learned that lesson today. Hey, before you go, I've got something I want to show you, but I can't give it to you right now. I think everyone has sore throats and they won't appreciate what I'm about to give you. So why don't you come find me after the battle? I'll probably be in the buffet. I'm starving after that battle.
Okay, yeah, sure. I could go for something to eat. Yeah. I definitely need you to. We definitely need to have an actual fight again someday.
Don't worry, we will. Now, I gotta find this girl who keeps asking me to be her boyfriend, which is really weird because I'm a boy and I'm everyone's friend. So I must be your boyfriend too.
Will you be my boyfriend? Okay, that's the only Borat reference I'll make.
You know, it was wholesome till that moment.
You know, I've someone just like that. Everyone's expecting her to be my girlfriend, but I'm everybody's friend.
Interesting. So what is different between a girlfriend and a boyfriend? Master Broshi said it has to do with the tail, but I just don't know what he means.
I was a girl once for a little bit. It was weird.
Oh, I didn't know that. What's it like to be a girlfriend? Is it any different from being a boyfriend? Did you lose a tail?
I didn't notice any tails, but my chest felt very heavy.
I'll have to ask Master Broshi about that. Hey, Master Broshi, why do girlfriends have heavy chests? And he walks back over to his corner.
You just hear this like,
Nosebleed.
Yep. As Connell, you return to your corner to the elation from your comrades.
You did. I'm so proud of you. Wasn't that something serious I gave you? Like, look at you. You're like, all over that beastie beast.
Yeah. That something serious really came in handy.
Good.
What really came in handy was Reese's butt pads. Oh, I just felt his paw on my ass that entire night. Ugh.
Good grip.
I still
think you
feel
need to get
pumped.
it carved.
Yeah.
We'll just have two just random hands just to go and grab his butt, or a carving of his butt. Which one?
Well, I said carved because like get Reese's paw print tattooed on his cheeks, but like he's a rock, so it has to be carved.
Oh.
Have you ever seen those jeans where it's like a pair of hands on like the ass?
Yep.
That's gonna be that.
Don't give me merch ideas.
Too late, Patch.
Roll for butt grab.
Roll for butt grab.
Roll for cheek.
Okay. So you return backstage. Broku returns backstage. And just before we go to break, Broku. As you're talking to your friends from your corner, you suddenly get this awful feeling in the pit of your stomach. Something's not right. You sense something's terribly wrong. And you look over in the direction that it's coming from, and you see this half-orc female, a glaive in her hand, just staring at you, not blinking. No emotion on the face, just a cold, piercing stare from across the room.
Oh, hey, you're the other semifinalist, right? I really want to get some tips from you. You look pretty strong, but I'm really hungry right now. Can I meet you after I have a nice meal?
No response.
Hey, am I far away? And he'll come closer and just try to extend his hand out. I'm Son Broku, by the way.
No, don't do it. It's his birthday.
Gonna do it on my birthday.
Because it's his birthday.
No.
To the
And
shadow
as a-
dimension.
And as a birthday present, apparently, in the blink of an eye, you feel this searing pain across the palm of your hand as the glaive thankfully just meant as a show of aggression, not a actual attack, because I did roll a natural 20.
How much damage?
Well, because she wasn't deliberately trying to full-on attack you, I'll say, because it's a crit, 2 points instead of 1.
Whoa. Hey, you're really quick, but I would prefer if we were out in the battlefield together. I can probably get this mended after I eat, but I'm sorry, what was your name?
The glaive disappears from her hand, and she just walks past you, shoulder checking you as she does. And the force of the shoulder check actually knocks you prone, knocks you to the floor. And you immediately realize that whoever this is, they're not a typical half-orc.
Master Broshi? I'm really sorry, but I think I should go speak to Connell. And he's gonna move towards where the party is and just run over as quick as he can.
Mm-hmm. And that's where we're going to take our break. So, dear friends, do stick around to find out what happens next in tonight's exciting session of QuestJunkies. See you in a bit.
Bye, guys.
Greetings, dear friends. It appears you've wandered your way across the realms and found yourself in this rather delightful space known as QuestJunkiesUK. Rather dull name if you ask me, but they do love their chaos, and I could never not vouch for that. If you want to spread some of that chaos yourself, well, feel free to subscribe and spam that chat with those little emote things and tell them the Traveler sent you. Apparently they have some sort of wheel of chaos that they use after a subscription just to fuck with the players. What better way to let chaos reign? See you in the chat, friends. Greetings, dear friends. It appears you've wandered your way across the realms and found yourself in this rather delightful space known as QuestJunkiesUK. Rather dull name if you ask me, but they do love their chaos, and I could never not vouch for that. If you want to spread some of that chaos yourself, well, feel free to subscribe and spam that chat with those little emote things and tell them the Traveler sent you. Apparently they have some sort of wheel of chaos that they use after a subscription just to fuck with the players. What better way to let chaos reign? See you in the chat, friends.
Tired of eating bland, tasteless food on your epic quests? Looking for something more exciting to fuel your adventures? Look no further than Subway.
Our sandwiches are made with only the freshest ingredients, sourced from all across the continent. Whether you're a warrior, wizard, or rogue, we have a sub that will suit your tastes. Will you go for the barbarian's bold beef, the elven herb roasted turkey, or the dwarven double smoked bacon? Choose from our wide variety of meats, cheeses, and vegetables, all served on freshly baked bread.
But that's not all. At Subway, you can also customize your sub with magical sauces and enchanted toppings. Will you add a dash of Dragonfire hot sauce or a sprinkle of pixie dust parmesan? The possibilities are endless.
Our sandwiches come in 3 sizes: adventurer, hero, and legend.
Need something to quench your thirst after battling trolls and dragons? We also offer our signature drinks, like the Action Surge Grapefruit Ale or the Eldritch Baja Blast Dark Stout.
And for a sweet treat, try our famous 100% original recipe Feywild cookies. But don't take our word for it. Listen to what some of our satisfied customers have to say.
I never thought I'd find a sandwich that could match the thrill of slaying a dragon. Subway did it!
Oh, I used to hate going on quests because of the terrible food, but now I look forward to it. Thanks, Subway.
I never knew that I needed enchanted toppings on my sandwich till I tried Subway. Now my taste buds are having a wild flavor surge.
The dragon hot fire sauce is not for the faint of heart, but it sure comes in handy when you're fighting frost giants.
So why settle for boring, mundane food when you can indulge in the flavors of Subway? Fresh bites for your epic fights. Subway, eat fresh.
And welcome back, dear friends. After a successful semi-final match, we rejoin the action in the backstage area with the Wyld Ones. I hand over to you.
Wow. What a match.
Good job, Connell. How do you feel?
I can't believe it. Like, the next time my name gets called, I'm going to fight in the finals. Honestly, I didn't think I'd make it this far.
We believe in you. I thought you,
Exactly.
you know, you could get all the way. You're a good one.
Yeah.
Definitely went the distance on this one. That one hit, that was crazy. And the what did you call it? You were doing a lot of spinning and went down that back, the back.
Pirouettes.
The stalagmite clone. It's I shouted the name out to make the attack sound more powerful. Strike the fear into my opponents.
Do you think I should start doing that? Maybe.
Oh, yeah, it's a proven fact. If you shout out your attack names, it makes them more powerful. But it has to be like a really cool, flashy attack.
And they'll put it on your trading card.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rhódania, what if we do a cat clone?
Do a cat clone. Like, do we just?
I mean, I don't know. I thought about like, what if we like hold pause and then we like unsheath their claws and we just like twirl around really, really fast.
Do you want to practice it?
Yes,
Is it
but
really-
probably not here. There's a lot of people here.
Oh yeah, forget. Sorry.
We'll nudge
Also,
Connell.
where's your
Look
mom?
at you inspiring others.
Mommy, where's mommy?
She's right behind you.
She's a fucking object
Sarah.
permanence. Jesus Christ.
Don't blink your eyes. Blink your eyes. Blink your eyes.
Look behind you.
I wonder what Peter would be on Saturday.
I wonder where Brim is. I have an idea.
Guess who's in the
Bob
final,
and
bitch?
Captain Madeline.
They're all here. Da, 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 da,
Oh
da,
my
da.
God.
When did you all get here?
So dumb.
That's us.
Yeah, Veroni's mum's just been chilling with you all, like, probably doing some knitting. She just basically made it clear that she's not letting Veroni out of her sight ever again, so she's just hanging.
Love it. Yes, she has been knitting whilst the team have been doing all the wah. So
I don't really understand it, but, you know, it's nice that you kids have a hobby.
It's a battle cry in Giant, if you're wondering.
Oh,
I think
right.
Frike would have asked for some mild brew to help with her throat.
giving it to you. There you go. There you
Cheers. Yeah.
Mommy, would you like some mild brew?
Thank you.
Like some wild brew.
Maybe later, after the final.
No.
I know that look in your eye. I'll go for the mild brew.
All right, Mommy.
That's a good choice.
Sorry, Frike, if you get confused. Your mommy, she's mommy, okay? Sorry. Just so you know.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Okay.
Hey.
Round about. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Is the dinosaur still there?
It's being
chopped up for steaks.
slowly collected. It's gonna take a while. It's a big dinosaur, so there's a few people on it.
Hey, Connell.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm allowed to enter the ring. I have a question. Could you go get me a couple of its scales? It's like 5. Or even its claws, its toes.
Yeah, sure. I'll see if I can get anything from it.
Or its teeth.
Connell.
Are you waiting to make a
Donald.
necklace or something?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
She'll hold up her bracer in confusion.
yeah. It could be the exact same thing with that. Wes might be able to fashion something cool for Reese out of the dinosaur stuff, like we did with the fish.
I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I'm gonna make my own thing. You see, I have this spell and I need some components.
Well, we do need to get you some armor at some point because you are a bit squishy.
Hey! You're right, but hey!
Hey, it's true. You're squishy. You like you squishy, but not like when you're gonna die squishy.
We want to
I
protect you.
prefer not to die again.
Let's protect.
But that's what you got me to protect you guys from being squishy. I'm your shield, remember?
Yeah, but what
As
if you're
Connell's
not
like-
here?
Keep it
I'll always be
there.
here. As he walks off to leave the group to get the dinosaur scales.
Yeah. I'll say that you
Just go get milk. He'll be right back.
Went over a pack of
Reese, you want the cigarettes?
Cigarettes and milk.
Cigarettes? What?
I'll say that you go
Keep
over
your voice
to
so raspy.
you go over to the people that are clearing up the dinosaur corpse, and you inquire, and this like elderly gnome with like bald on top, big frizzy white hair, most of the hair coming out of the ears, and big spectacles, looks at you with like magnified eyes in these glasses and like, oh, well, I guess to the victor goes the scales.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes.
I think the
Please.
joke went.
Gosh, sir, I would love to inquire about your name. Your hair
Billingsworth.
and your What's worth?
Billingsworth with a B.
Billingsworth. Inspiring. Thank you, sir. I will take these scales and teeth for my friend Deepace.
Enjoy.
Or like I can say in Primordial, Duhas.
Is that like that? Ooh, ah, ha, ha. I don't know. I did my throat in doing that earlier.
That's giant, by the way.
Oh, well, I'm a gnome, so that's a little bit out of my league. I'm going to go get a coffee. He walks off.
Yep.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
But yeah, whatever components Reese requires, you manage to get.
There you go, Big Cat.
Oh, you got a couple scales and a couple of its teeth. You actually managed to. Was that a gnome you were talking to?
Yeah, so his name is Billingsworth.
Oh.
Funky hair.
Yeah, I could see it a mile away.
Were you wanting to practice some gnomish with him or something?
No. Wait,
Why
what?
not?
What spell? What language do I know? I don't even know. I think I know Sylvan. Common and Sylvan. Yep, cool.
You're learning gnomish, though.
Oh,
Remember?
that's what you're trying to teach me. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unsheath one of my claws, and I'm going to start putting dots. I'm going to take like 2 teeth, 2 scales, and the toe, the claw. Take those 5 things, and I'm going to put like counting. So scales are 2-sided, so I'll do a dot on one side and 2 dots on the other side for the scales, and then on the teeth, they're pretty flat too, so do the same thing. On the toe, just leave it as is. And then after all that happens, because it'll probably take me like an hour or 30 minutes, no, 10 minutes, just to like poke holes. Anyway, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna cast augury.
Ooh. Interesting.
What does that do?
A good one.
I've never had anyone cast that at my table, so that's a new one for me.
Wheel and well.
So, yep, so I have my dinosaur divination set. Yay. And I'm going to just ceremoniously, not actually casting a ceremony, but ceremoniously just like consecrate them to the goddess of the moon. Hold them up to my heart, and I will ask, I'll ask the goddess of the moon, or I will try to divine the results of the next battle, or if there's anything we need to worry about, I suppose. So I'll cast them on the floor, kind of like off to the corner, and if ever anyone's watching, I don't know if anyone is, but I'm just going to cast them, and wherever they fall, I will read the dots, and that's going to be whether it says wheel or woe or nothing.
Gotcha. I'm just reading
That's
that
smart.
now. Okay. The results read as wheel. And woe.
Mm.
What does it say, big man?
Well, you see that collection of dots over there, the 2 scales and 1 tooth. That's talking about wheel. There's something good. That the next fight is going to come out good. But then over here with the toe bone and the other tooth, That's talking about, whoa, like there's gonna be a downside.
Oh.
Hey, Connell, just be careful.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Second.
Does anybody else know how the second semi-final match turned out?
It's just about to get started.
Second semi-final?
Mm-hmm. And at the same time, you see a figure approaching you. Sunbroku.
I'm really sorry. Oh, geez. And you hear like crashing plates and everything in the background, and rounding the corner, Sunbroku with the pole of power now strapped to his back, and he's running over to you guys. Oh, I'm really glad I found all of you. Oh, are your throats okay? I heard you guys trying to scream, and you sounded really, really sore. I think I might have a remedy for that if you need it.
I would appreciate that.
Okay, cool. But oh yeah, that's right. Reason why I'm here. Connell, can we speak in private real quick?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Let's go someplace where no one can hear us. And he'll just kind of lead you to probably the most abandoned part of the back area of the stage. Maybe like a dressing room or something, anything.
That sounds sus.
Hello?
Alright guys, I'll be back in a bit. Wes, I'll chat to you later. You've been very quiet on me tonight.
I think he's got
Amazing.
laryngitis from all that.
Maybe.
Oh, that's who Broku was referring to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head off to a secluded part.
First of all, that was a really good fight. I really wish we could have fought each other properly, but there's always next time. I think if you win
Always
this,
next
I
time.
really want to fight you. Now, the reason why we're here, you kind of just...
Are you?
Can I make a quick perception check just to make sure no one's around?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Goku is a dunce, or Broku is a dunce. That's a 5 total.
5. You're pretty confident there's nobody about.
Okay, good.
So, where did you get the cloud? How can you stand on a cloud? That blew my mind. Like, are you like some kind of like air genasi?
Oh, I wish. I've only met one other Genasi other than you, but he seemed really angry. But I think it's okay. Actually, that's one of the reasons why I wanted you to come back here, but I need to tell you something important. If I forget, I'm gonna forget. Okay. Remember when I said, what's your ceiling? What's your limit?
Yeah.
I need you to break it for the next fight. Because your next fight, and he will show the cut on his palm, you won't be able to predict it. I didn't. I think that half-orc, the one that everyone says isn't really who they think they are, I think you're not ready for it in this state.
Yeah. Ever since I bumped into her in between fights, I've been getting this strange feeling from her. I don't know, almost like an overwhelming sense of evil. I don't like to use that word quite a lot because I don't believe there's a lot of truly evil people out there. Well, none that I've actually met, but she just feels like one of these people that just can't be saved. And as a hero, it feels like I'm almost not doing my job if I can't figure out a way to save this person. But it was just a feeling I got from a short interaction we had. Like, should judge a book by their cover, you know?
You know, I think that's one of the reasons why I've been following you, Connell, is because you see that. You know, when I was growing up in Stir Grove, there were a lot of bad people there. I don't like using that term either. Bad, evil. It means you really have to be angry or sad that you have to call something evil or bad. Well,
yeah.
Maybe she can be saved. Or maybe she's just really angry. But she's really angry. And right now, you need to be better than who you were when I fought you. And I think you can do that. But I need you to break every limit that you know. I know it sounds weird, but think about who you are now and be better than him during the finals match. Because if you don't, I'm afraid you'll get a cut much worse than this. And I need to fight you again. To prove my strength to you. So, give me your hand. I want to test something.
Otto holds out his hand for Brookie.
He will unlatch the amulet of the Nimbus Cloud. I want you to close your eyes. And he will latch it. And I want you to think pure, happy thoughts. Think about the thing that makes you the happiest. Think about what gives you joy. Why you fight.
Through Connell's mind, he's getting moments of pure joy. He's thinking of the time where Reese was turned into a giant cat and decided to throw Connell 50 feet in the air, only for Connell to nearly break every bone in his body. He thinks to the time where Fronia and Connell were making the cocktail on the ship, which, because they were both in a drunken mess and it was a lot of fun until it wasn't. And then he thinks to the time when Bob almost levitated Connell's arm to make him do a rocket punch. He thinks to the time when him and Frank were on the Sky Carver and they were having their training session. He thinks to when just random times when him and Wes are bickering back and forth. Just all the good times. He thinks of his mother. He thinks of saving Thrasham. Just all of the journeys and traveling, and he remembers the faces of the people that he saved in the forest whenever they liberated the queen, whose name I totally remember. He remembers saving Brim's people and just the joy and the happiness that they have. And he's just brought full center to this moment where he's taken his pride in being respected as a fighter among the greatest fighters in Rhódania.
Patch, if I may, I'd like to do a little bit of a liberal description here. Do you remember all those good memories? Do you have them right now inside of you? Does it make you feel like you can take on the world?
Yes.
Connell, the amulet stops glowing, and you are now hovering above the air on Cloud Nimbus.
What the fuck?
That's how you're going to break your limits, by remembering all the good you still have left to give. So give it all you got, Connell McGinnisy, and let's fight again soon.
So, did you give Connell the amulet?
Yeah. It's now attuned to you.
Wait, you're just giving this to me?
Well, it's only for those of pure of heart, and you're the only person I know who had it. So I figured maybe you can borrow it until we see each other again.
Connell does like a little coin flip and like catches it before he like clips it on his. I can't remember exactly where he has Frike's badge, but he like places it next to that. And it like just gives Brookie a nod. Hey, and he holds out his fist. Hero rule number 20. The greater the risk, the greater the prize.
And he'll just grin and match the fist.
Then he goes for like a predator high five. And he's like, and number 35. A hero who won't be beaten can't be beaten.
Those sound like really great rules.
Yes, DM.
Refresh your character sheet.
Oh my god, I can fly!
He can fly, he can fly.
He can fly, he can fly.
They fly now?
They fly now.
Oh my god. I have a new strat I want to use. It's incredible. Oh my god.
Now,
And with, please.
sorry, just wanted to real quick. Now, I gotta help your friends. If they don't recover their throats, they're gonna keep screaming like that all next fight. And then he'll just burst back out the room and, don't worry, Connell's friends. I'm gonna help your sore throats.
Oh man.
Huh?
That's it. That's all I got.
What's Connell feeling right now?
Connell's feeling a great sense of it's different from how he was feeling like a session or two ago where he felt like he had this weight on him. Less of that he has something to prove or something along those lines. It's more like this determination, like, okay, there's this huge unstoppable force coming its way, and Connell, being the shield that he is, he knows that he has to be the unstoppable object in its path to try and like do what he can within the rules of the tournament to make sure whatever is coming is not life-threatening for anybody else in the arena.
Okay.
He's got a fire in his eye.
Yeah, he does. And you return to your group. How is How is Broku helping the throats exactly?
Well, he met a talking dog who gave him these kinds of strange, not beans, but maybe peanuts, and gives them each one. And he kind of just looks at the rest of the party. Yeah, I heard you guys from the other side. It sounded like you were really struggling to yell. So, I have a friend who lives up on a lookout, and he grows these all the time. So I thought maybe you could use that to clear your throats. I don't know if it's like a lozenge. I think you just have to chew it.
I'm still unused to speaking giant, but I practiced before today, and she'll take the lozenge.
Oh, you must be really bad. Here, I'll give you another one. You must have a really sore throat if you can't talk to me right now. It's okay. Here, hold out your hand. I can get more.
I don't like taking sweets from strangers.
Oh, it's not
Especially
sweet. It's a peanut.
we're not allergic.
Oh my gosh.
No, but they haven't got cabbages in them, have they?
I don't think so.
Are you allergic to cabbages, Rhódania?
Yeah,
Oh.
they make
didn't
me
know
fart
that.
and other things.
Has that been one of your random interesting facts yet? It should be if it
It
hasn't.
has.
It
It
is.
has.
Okay.
It has.
Can cats eat cabbage?
By
My
Panic at the
cabbages.
Disco.
Can cats eat peanuts? That's the question.
Only
No.
give in moderation and slowly introduce to dogs and cats.
Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna pocket one of the peanuts and grab the other one out of Broku's hand and just kind of like give it a wee sniff. Can I have a closer look at it and see if actually have I got anything that I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can do with like my tool proficiencies to see if it's actually what it is.
You're not going to brew it into your wild brew, are you?
Well, I've got cook's utensils as well, so I could make a nut bar. I also have a herbalism kit. So, I don't know what I can do with any of those though to see if it's potentially, because I don't know. I don't really trust him in a way. I'll pocket one for now. I'm not quite gonna take the other one to see. I'm just gonna nod and be like,
I'll hold on to this.
Okay, just use it if you're not feeling well.
I'm fine. Do you want to feel unwell or potentially well? I can give you something if you like.
Oh, that would be great. I got bit by that dinosaur, and, well, I got this cut from that stranger, so I'd really like something to take off the edge.
You should probably have some of my wild brew then in that case. You can take one of these tea bags as well. This is my mild brew. Have that tonight before you go to bed. And, take only this amount of the wild brew. There you go.
It doesn't seem like a lot. I might be
It's
really
got-
thirsty. Can I drink the whole thing?
You can. It packs a punch, though.
Wait. Is it grape flavored?
Only if you like grape.
Then it's bacon flavored.
Probably is then.
Thanks, little cat. Really appreciate that.
definitely giving side eye to Wes right now. Just like,
Bombastic side-eye.
I was just gonna type that. Really not offensive.
oh god.
So, say at this point, Zumbroku returns to his friends, his followers, with some wild brew, I'm sure that will be an interesting development, which we may hear about from time to time. The second semi-final is about to start. You may gather around one of these viewing crystals if you wish to watch it from the backstage area.
Sure.
Why not?
Connell's going to try and see if he can make his way to the stands if possible.
You can absolutely go to the stands if you prefer, yeah?
Do you think you'll get good seats? Because you're
Get the box
almost a
seats.
finalist.
I'll tell you what, Connell, make me a perception check. I know you've got good perception.
You just lie, Patch, because that was an 8.
Okay. What's your passive perception?
19.
19. So we'll go with the passive perception.
Yay!
As you're looking for to lead your friends to where to go and get seats in the stands, I've never understood that. Have a seat in the stand. Why do they call it a stand if you sit in it?
I don't know.
And you actually see Thrasher making his way towards you and waving.
Connell's going to squeeze through the crowd to get to Thrasher.
Ah, young lad, you've done so well. I knew that you would be the number one in this tournament, yes. I assume you want to watch the other semi-finalists. Size up your opponent.
Connell's a bit more static whenever he's seen Thrasham and hear the count words, but as soon as he changes the tone to the semi-finalist, his kind of attention, his expression drops completely, and he's just kind of focusing on where the ring is, and he's just yeah, I really want to get a good study on what she's able to do.
He notices the change in attitude.
Well, you could always come up to the commentary box with us and watch from there. Good view.
Can the Wyld Ones watch from there as well?
Of course they can. The guests of Thrasham Foe, of course.
Hey. I hope you don't mind me asking, Mr. Thrasham, but how's your condition? And he's Colin's gesturing to the chest area.
Immediately he looks around just to see if anyone heard that.
It's no progress, but it's not bothering me. It's just there. But I'll be fine. More important things to deal with right now. Don't worry about me. You need to keep your head in the game.
All right.
Right then.
Connell,
come on.
Connell gets a sending stone and is just we're in, guys.
Reese has been right behind you. I wanted to say that Reese followed you and was going with you, but I was not going to interrupt.
we got VIP tickets. I got backstage passes.
Banging, Palhead. Good job.
Meet and greet.
We made it to the Eras tour. Oh wait.
Okay, so you all make your way to the commentary box, where there is a spectacular view actually of where the arena is. You get there just in time for the announcer introducing one of the opponents, as the first one has already been introduced by this point since you've been talking for a little bit. And in the red corner, Connell's corner, you see this silver-skinned, white-haired, very dapperly dressed humanoid figure. If anyone wishes, they can roll a nature. I call this a nature check to see if they know what kind of individual this is. Just
I'll do
for
that.
fun.
Dice.
16 on the die, no modifier.
16 is pretty good.
I'm rolling again because I got a nat 1.
Uh,
So that's a dirty 20.
Dirty
15.
15, okay. So, 15 or higher. This is a changeling. These are not common in Rhódania. But you see, like, they appear very confident. They're wearing, like, these black and purple robes. There's a gleaming rapier on the hilt of their belt. And just stood sort of, like, gesturing to the crowd and getting quite a positive reception. And now, for their opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from the island of Domethrin. And the crowd like, ooh. A warrior's legacy, a family legacy. The daughter of the famed witch knight, Kamora Orso! And the half-orc that you saw before just slowly walks out. Connell, you immediately get this pit feeling in your stomach like you had previously, this dark vibe. There's something not right with this individual, most assuredly. And they walk right up to their opponent, practically face to face. The referee initially goes to separate them, but backs away.
Can I make an insight check to see like what kind of body language I'm picking up from Kamora?
Sure. Make an insight check.
Just seeing this person come out onto the stage and how they present themselves, like, does their intent seem bloodthirsty? Do they seem as if they're in the tournament for different reasons than everybody else is? And 13 on the dice, that is 14 in total.
14 in total. Difficult to read. They seem abnormally calm and collected and void of emotion. They're just staring. I'd say even with a 14, you notice she doesn't blink. She doesn't seem to ever blink. It's peculiar. And she just stands face to face with this person. And the changeling sort of like, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Well, I'm going to win this tournament because I'm fabulous. So, good luck to you and your slight height advantage. I'll give you that, but you can't meet this level of fabulousness, my dear. And she doesn't even respond. She just takes a step backward to separate them. And he starts to get nervous and he takes a few steps back. And begin! There is a flash of light. The crowd goes silent. And as your eyes readjust, you hear the crowd gasping in disbelief as this Kimura is now stood behind the other figure, and they're sort of frozen like this, like twitching slightly. And they just fall to the floor, not moving. And there's an awkward few moments of silence where nobody in the arena says anything. The figure then turns towards the commentary box where you are all stood and looks directly at Connell. And for the very first time, shows some emotion. As they just cock a half smile. And without saying a word, and they turn and they walk away.
Sure.
Thrasham is like in disbelief. The commentators are scrambling, like, we'll be right back after these brief words from our sponsors. Play the sub Fayad. Play the sub Fayad. And you start to hear now conversations in the crowd starting up, like concerned conversations. Clerics are rushing over to tend to this individual.
That's not fair.
Was that supposed to happen? Are they okay?
I don't think so, little cat.
There's something wrong with that person. That Kimura person. There's something wrong with them. I don't like it. Connell, you can back out now. You don't have to do this.
No.
Connell, if something happens to you, it's my responsibility. I brought you here.
I get that, but I can't let this Kimura walk around here and do this to people. I know it's a tournament and defeat your opponent and all that, but like, as Connell's looking down at the person who's incapacitated, that's not how we're supposed to leave people after our fights.
Question?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Frike would have a good sense if anything was related back to either her father and or the Shadowfell. Can I roll to see if their whole energy is reminiscent of that?
Make me an insight check.
Connell's gonna gesture towards Reese, knowing.
I'm gonna let you know. Just gonna let you know in advance. DC is an 18.
Hey, DM.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask if I could roll to see if I could ascertain if this movement looked like any that Frike had made, especially Blessing of the Raven Queen, something very similar. If you do allow me to roll, could I give Frike advantage instead? Because
I was
I'm also
about to say, you can either both roll or Fred can roll with advantage.
I was gonna say I have inspiration, but can I roll this next one with advantage?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Dirty 20?
Dirty 20. You're not 100% sure. But there's something there that you recognize. You can't pinpoint it. But it gives you that feeling of your hair standing up on the back of your neck that you got the last time you spoke with your father. It's not quite the same, but it's strikingly similar.
She'll, look at Connell, and it would be apparent that there's dread in her eyes. I have a bad feeling about this. I think a game is being played here, and it's not a tournament. It's where we're pawns and we don't know the rules.
Is this the something good, something bad thing you were picking up earlier, Reese?
I don't know. Possibly. I certainly think that it comes into play in the reading I did.
Don't like this.
I'm gonna give a side eye to Thrashim. Just like kind of out of the corner of my, not like give him a side eye, like for him to notice me, more like I'm checking on him.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically, I'm looking at his chest to see if there's any reaction through the clothes, if I can see it.
I think Frike would also be looking at the mark and subconsciously touching her own.
There doesn't seem to be any change. But you notice the look on Thrashim's face is of a calm, collected concern. There is a bead of sweat dripping down the temple. It's probably the first time you've seen him on edge like this, any of you. You've seen him in dire straits before, but this is a whole different level of concern.
Thrashim.
I'll get up.
Can't Kimura be disqualified somehow?
I tried that after the first match. Whoever their benefactor is apparently has more sway in my own city than I do. And it's around about this time you notice a bit of a commotion in the arena. And you look down and you see that Kimura is walking back out. And there are people following her, gesticulating with their arms. And she appears to have something in her hand. It's like a small crystal. And she puts it to her mouth. And it starts to glow, and you realize it's like an adaptation of a sending stone. It's what the announcer uses to talk to the crowd. And there's faint spots of red on it as well. And she speaks, and her voice echoes around the arena.
Wild ones. Oh, wild ones. Do you guys want to come out to play? I'm so very bored of this lackluster competition. I got a craving for something a bit spicier. And looks up directly at where you all are.
How does she know who we are? How does she know our names?
Our reputation precedes us in some places, remember?
But we've never
she
been
just-
here before.
Word travels.
Thank you for the £10 donation.
Thank you.
I don't
Very
like this.
Very tense moment.
Thrasham, would you say the rules are currently off right now?
I think Thrasham pauses for a moment, then looks to Connell. I think we go teach her a lesson.
You just read my mind.
Let's go. And the seriousness of how he speaks is kind of chilling. And he leads you all out to the arena.
Can I do a quick insight check on Thrasham?
Sure.
Just again with like the same intent of the curiosity on the. I know he's a hero in my eyes, but I just want to make sure that like he's going with the same intent that I am.
Okay, make an insight check.
That's a 12.
I'd say even with the 12, you feel that he is of the same mind as you right now. His intentions are clear.
Connell like stands on like the edge of like the viewing box before like jumping out the window. He just turns to the party. Well, are you going to win a tournament?
We've got your back.
Didn't particularly sign up for this, but did any of us?
The rules have changed.
Okay.
This son of a bitch obviously wants something from us. So let's hear her out, figure out what she wants, and put an end to this son of a bitch once and for all.
As you say that,
Yeah.
she actually speaks up from all the way into the center of the arena. I'll have you know I'm not a son of a bitch, but I am a daughter of Demethrin. And I can hear every fucking word you're saying. I haven't got all day. But if you need some incentive, Rock Boy, let's just say Daddy's here to collect, dear daughter.
Interesting. I was wondering when I was going to meet the father. As he summons the cloud, hops on it.
Okay. You fly down to the arena. I assume.
I didn't say that.
Okay,
I'm
you
waiting
just
for,
hop on.
I'm waiting for my team to also come with me.
Before you do anything, can I cast protection from evil and good on Connell?
Sure. Do you want to protect from evil or good?
Evil, please.
Okay, good to know. Is that a concentration spell?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so do keep a note of that.
Yeah.
So, you all head down to the arena, as you have been summoned.
point of order. Frike, will you... How far away is it, actually, from where we are to the arena?
You're high up in the stands, so it's quite a distance.
We will use Blessing of the Raven Queen to travel 30 feet toward where they are, and walk the rest of the way.
Okay, interesting. It takes a few minutes, but she stands there waiting, crystal in hand. Some of the crowd are booing, some are distraught. And as the Wyld Ones reach the arena, particularly Connell, the crowd get excited. Yeah! Stalagmite! The hero! Oh, wow! And I assume a calm, collected Connell walking to the center of the arena, flanked by the Wyld Ones.
Race. If we're going to this thing, keep your distance. I'll do my best to make sure she won't get to you. Trike, you're quick, you're nimble. If I'm not able to reach a recent time, you buy us a little bit. Rhódania, Wes, use your magical shit. Turn into Sparkle Princess. Shoot whatever you can. Keep this bitch at bay from a distance. And just make sure I get the first hit.
Do this.
Will do.
Okay. As you get about, I'll say 60 feet away, she's remained pretty much still and just watching as you approach. You get to about 60 feet away. There's another flash of light, just like before. Frike, you feel this immense pressure in the space right above you. You don't see anything because your eyes are still adjusting to the flash of light. But whatever this is, it is intense. It's pulsating. It's pressure. It's like gravity is condensing on a point just in front of your form. It's uncomfortable to be near, and you instinctively have your hands up to shield yourself. And yet it just remains. As the light starts to fade, everyone's eyes still adjusting. The first thing you see is Kimura in the air above Frike, glaive in hand, pointed directly between Frike's eyes. The tip of the blade here. The next thing you notice is this shimmering cloud of energy in front of Frike, with a hand on the glaive. And as your eyes adjust more, you see Connell McGinnisey. Taller. Cracks building up his arms and his form, his stalactites slightly elongated. crimson at the tips. You see cracks all down his face, and his eyes just completely black, but with bright red pupils, with one hand holding the glaive, making it look almost effortlessly, and a look of surprise on the face of Kimura. As Connell, in this blink of an eye moment, your body just moved on its own in an instant. And the last thing we see as the session ends, our view cuts over to Thrasham, stood at the side of the arena with Sun Broku. And Thrasham simply says,
Well, that's one way to break your limit.
Wow.
and that's where we finish for tonight.
What the fuck?
Same.
Pat, I will inbox you after the session.
Rad, thank you. I have no idea what just happened.
We shall find out next week. For the
God, I
final.
love tournament arcs.
Always got to leave them on a cliffhanger. So, I don't think we need a post-credit scene tonight with that ending, so we're just going to leave it there. We tend to do post-credit scenes on Wednesdays anyway, so we'll see what this Wednesday has in store. But a massive thank you for everyone who's tuned in tonight. Roll together with that 83-person raid before we'd even started. Absolutely incredible stuff. Our donations that we got, we unlocked another stretch goal. Oops, all DMs is happening. That's another one on the list. Thank you all so much. You are incredible. You have moved us one step closer to our next stretch goal, where, Scarlett, if you're still listening, that'll be your one shot. So, very, very excited to potentially get that over the next week or so. Because we still have a few days left of Pride Month, so we'll see what Wednesday brings. My players, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to do this for you every week. Let's go around the table. Friends, reintroduce yourself. Plug anything you've got to plug. And give us your favorite moment of the session. And I'm going to mix things up a bit. We're going to start with the birthday boy.
Happy birthday to you. As of
Hi.
Jordan.
This is unusual. Hi, I'm Mike, Kermit Chat. Thank you so much for enjoying the semifinal round. Please keep in mind that this is the whole birthday week. This is both Wyatt and Mai's birthday week, so please wish Wyatt as well as, if you want me, some birthday love. You'll find me here, or memeing in chat on Wednesdays in the Wild Mountain Chronicles. Otherwise, I'm on Phoenix's channel. You know where I am. Pat, what was your favorite moment of the session?
Mine?
You. Yes, you.
Shit, man. Like, I get a whole chance to talk. My favorite part of the session was definitely us, me and Patch. Like, we felt like kids on the playground being like, okay, and then my guy's gonna do this attack, and it's gonna go whoosh. And yeah, I just felt like a kid on the playground again, which is the whole embodiment of what D&D.
That's my favorite moment.
Dude, on your birthday, you're giving me gifts. This is not fair.
We love to see it. Thank you so much. I'll tell you what, I'll roll for the next one. Let's keep things interesting.
Oh dear.
Wyatt.
Oh, okay. Wow. I'm usually last. Hi, everyone.
Birthday boy.
The other birthday boy. Hi, everyone. My name is Wyatt. I am across all platforms except Twitch as the Moon... Twitter as the Moonkeep. I play Reese on tonight's, and yeah, tonight was kind of intense. I've really nothing to plug other than if you're going to be at Gen Con in August, I will be there. You can come say hi. But I will be GMing majority of it for Cobalt Press. So if you want to be at my table, make sure that you try to reserve me. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, yeah, so favorite moment of this session. I don't know. I started to get quite emotional at several points, just listening to Connell and Grim chat together. I think I have to say my favorite was probably like them talking after the fight, and Sunbroku was warning Connell. This is probably my favorite.
It was a good moment. Thank you so much. Rolling again. Connell McGinnisty.
Hello, everybody. My name is Patrick, aka Patrick. Sometimes I draw art, but on Monday nights I play the Shield of the Wyld Ones, the finalists of the tournament. I Connell McGinnisty, Urchin Acid, Rune Knight Fighter, plus whatever else just happened. Connell at the end of the session. I don't know.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, no. I also play a little vampire boy, Mom. Occasionally, he's a whirlwind. So you can find me on Twitter at PatTunes, on TikTok at PatTunes, at Instagram at Pat.Tunes, where I should really start posting all the art I do for QuestJunkies on my Instagram again. Anyhow, well, I already answered it for Mike. So, Mike, what was your favorite? And you can't say my favorite because that's a cop-out, you little bitch.
Well, touche. And Connell's final killing blow, the 42 damage coming down the spine of the dinosaur, was a top fucking tier move. 10 out of 10, my dude.
Big.
Absolutely. It's like, I mean, I'm biased because I enjoy all the same anime references. So like, I know all these little details. Like, okay, that's from that and that's from that. Okay, yep, 10 out of 10.
see that moment. So, I go back to Connell's initial like design of like how he fights. Because I was playing Monster Hunter at the time, that is the move from Monster Hunter with the dual blades, and it's to full fucking circle, and so good.
Love how things come full circle.
Yep.
Bridget!
Hello, everybody. My name's Bridget. I've been Frike, the Way of the Long Death Shattercave Monk. You can find me in most places at Nice Try Enigma, except for my archive of our own, which is Nice Try Enigma 69. Also, part 3 of Bad and the Beautiful coming up when we can figure it out. Here, there's a real sweet epilogue for Joey in there. And that's the one hint I'll give. Also, I'm the lore keeper at QuestJunkies, and now there's recaps on QuestJunkies.uk of all of Wildmount, all of Demethrin, and I am eagerly working on the Rhódania Chronicles episode recaps and timestamps. My favorite moment, other than destroying my throat, only for Discord to not pick it up over my mic. My favorite moment of this session is that I have resistance to all damage types until next session. That's my favorite moment of this session.
Now it makes sense.
Because of Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Curious. It's good to know. Good to know. Might not be the only one using that ability. But we won't worry about that till next week. And last but certainly not least, by any means necessary, Maida.
Hi, I'm Maida.
Hi, I'm Mai. Okay, the chosen one. You could tonight I played Rhódania, the little bitch. Bailey's druid, circle stars, artificer druid. You can find me on socials as Myra the Pirate, or Myra Pirate on Twitter. Mondays I'm here, Wednesdays I'm here doing the Wildmount Chronicles as Jimothy Brassfang's third Esquire, not so eloquent College of Eloquence Bard, Kitsune Rogue. I also am going to be part of part 3 whenever that happens of Bad and Beautiful as Evelyn Pirelli, the Mafia Princess, Dom Mummy person. And also every other Saturday, I am with a couple of these lovely lads, Patch and Mike, in Darkest Erixis over in Phoenix Waki's channel as Othdara, the badass blood hunter barbarian, which I'm really excited about. And also coming to a Quest Junkies near you. I'll be doing the Chosen one-shot coming soon. More info coming up. We're going to be doing some planning this week, so I'm really excited to reveal more on that whenever it'll be. Favorite moment tonight? I'm just really happy in general. I know it's a bit of a cop-out, but I've said this a few times, but I'm really, really happy with the fact that Pat's getting his little anime moment and Connell's having his big tournament arc, and even though some of the Dragon Ball references are lost on me and some other people, like, it really brings me joy to see you having such an amazing time. It feels quite a little bit bittersweet as well, but I'm just like, that going on. Just don't be gone for too long. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm genuinely happy that you're having your little your proper arc, and let's kick some ass next week. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
That's the whole session, the whole arc I'm really enjoying.
Wildcats.
Wildcats! Get your head in the game.
Thank you so much.
I get.
Hey. And I have been Patch, your ever humble dungeon master. You can find me right here, also on Phoenix Iwaki, on every other Friday in Sense Tyranny, every other Saturday in Darkest Erixis. I either get killed in one campaign or my heart broken in the other. That tends to be how it is. We stream every Monday and Wednesday right here on QuestJunkies. Mondays, the Rhódania Chronicles. Wednesday, the Wildmount Chronicles. Very soon, we will be starting Stradelicious, The Curse of Strahd, with Countess Strahd von Zarevich. Starting very, very soon on QuestJunkies. We have the Session 0 coming up very soon. And after that, we'll see about announcing a start date to get you all excited. But that's all up to our dungeon mistress, Bree the Tired, in chat. And lots more fun stuff along the way, especially if you guys keep being incredibly generous with your donations. I love you guys so much. We hit £1,000 today. Like, my heart. I can take it. As for my favorite moment, there were many, and much like Mike, much like Pat, I was enjoying all the nerdy shit and the anime stuff, because I'm a geek. But the moment that defined that episode for me, and I think one of the defining moments of the campaign so far, was when Broku asked Connell to think about what makes him happy. And we just got that nice 5 minutes straight of just going through all these beautiful moments in this 34 episode campaign. Every single one just like some of the many, many reasons why we tell stories on Quest Junkies. What a wonderful way to sum it up, and I couldn't have put it any better myself. So thank you. That was a gift for me as the DM. Like, that's just, yeah, that made my night. So thank you for that. And I guess the anime stuff was pretty fucking cool as well, but you know.
It was dope as fuck.
Thank you. But that's it from us. We are going to go and leave you as we go a raiding. We don't quite have 83 people like we did when we got raided at the start, but we hope you will join us as we go to visit our dear friend, Art of Mike Disney. I'm sure he's listening to some awesome music and doing some awesome art. So let's go and spread the love to our dear friend, Mike Disney. Everyone, you're awesome. We love you. Keep being wonderful. Happy Pride Month. And don't worry, because soon it will be Wednesday.
Is it Monday yet?
Well, just as a parting word, if in case you missed it, Wednesday will definitely not be missed, as we have a special guest joining us on Wednesday, as River, the face of our Tag and Traveler on TikTok and all social media, will be joining us at the table as our Tag and the Traveler. So hyped for that shit. And whatever you do, don't miss next Monday. Because next Monday might be the best thing we've ever done on Quest Junkies. So until then, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.